Alright, welcome to Playbook by RPOPLAY. This is a all-in-one playbook manager for the NFL American football plays. You can have all your plays in here saved under your account that you can access at any time that you want. There's functionality to share your plays with other players. If you're a coach, you want to create a play, share it with players. You can do this easily. Let's have a look at it quickly. When you land on it, you're welcomed with a little pop saying welcome to Playbook. What you can do, you can read the app overview, what it's about, see what the functions, features, and everything that we have going. Or we can just start by creating a play. So let's create a play. Once you get on the app, let's run through the UI quickly so you can understand exactly what's happening. We have a scoreboard here, a play clock where you can set your downs. First down, second down, third down. We have the yards that you can set. The opposition's 50 is where the ball will be calculated. The ball's on the 50 at the moment. First, quarter, second, third, time. You want to create a scenario of, alright, we've got 5 minutes on the clock, 5 minutes 20, third quarter, that's third down, and we need 25 yards. Alright, you can simulate the scenario that you want to create a play for. Next up, just a little zoom function so you can get closer and be more meticulous when you're placing and plotting a path for the players. Zooming out, as you can see at the bottom, left tackle, left guard, center, you've got all your offensive players. So offensive players are on the lineup at the bottom playing to the top, and we've also added some defensive players that you can map out just to get a real clear visualization of what you're trying to do. So let's move on to more UI. Alright, you can log in, you can register. Basics, log in once you've registered. Register, sign up, pop all your details in, and then you can get you going. I have registered already, so I can log in. That's fine. Next to it, we'll have a brother menu where we'll have your friends and your plays. So you'll see the play manager once you're logged in. Those are logged in features. We are not saving any plays. Hey, if people aren't registered. Light and dark mode, the basics. Let's go. Alright, and another menu on the side. This is your motions menu. You'll see how this works. To create certain plays, you might need different phases or sexual motions that you can bold off to create a nice smooth play that you can have, and people can visualize it perfectly as you intend. We'll close that for now. At the bottom, you've got your menu to the app, what mode you will be in. In placement mode is where you want to place your players. In plot players, plot mode, you want to plot the waypoints, the paths of what the player should run. And then in static mode, or plot ball, the players are static, but you are animating the ball only. So, these are the 3 functions that you would use to get your play in the app. Placement mode, place your players. Plot players is plotting the path that they will be running. And then you've got the ball, plot the ball, so you can animate the ball with them or by itself. Then next to that, we'll have some file functions. Same as on your menu on the side, you will see the other functions as soon as we log in. And then here's your account, log in, register, do what you need to do. Alright, now let's just log in quickly with a test account. Sign in. Here we go, successfully signed in. Close. Now, immediately, you will see Player Manager, Friends, Friend Requests, Add a Friend, Share a Play. So the idea is to be able to create a play and to share it with someone so they can learn the play. Say if you're a coach, perfect tool to create a play, send it to the players so they need to know it by the time they get to practice. So you can share a play, clear rules to clear your animation, tag receivers. We'll show you now exactly how that works for the SWAT players. So these will be your functions. Play Manager. As you can see, you can save a play that you've created, or you can load a saved play. I have created a couple of plays already, so these are already loaded into my account. and I can select any one of them and they will pop out. Let's use scoreboard, play manager, and here we have it. Everything is placed. As you can see, it's scoreboard updated 3rd and 25, 505. Opposition's 43, ball got detected, everything is here. And now let's look at the menu. We've got the first phase. Ball is backward, needs to be at the start position. So all these phases and motions will be listed over here. As you can see, it looks like a lot happening, but it's actually straightforward. You've got your O-line lined up, you've got your QB, you've got your ball. This play has just been set up like this with a wide receiver. Yes, the fullback is there. That's only for animation purpose. This is only for tutorial purposes. So don't shout at me for putting a fullback on the side. We also put the functionality in for your X, Y, and Z players so that they can understand what their routes is, and that will light up green, purple, blue. More visual, so you can see you've got your scrimmage line and you've got your first down line put together. Right at the bottom you'll see your players that are placed. As you can see, there's a wide receiver on the field. We have wide receivers. There's 2 of 4 wide receivers. There's 1 of 4 tight ends on there. There's 1 fullback and 1 running back. This is how it indicates what players is on. You can click and it will give you a fullback. Fullback can choose well. Alright, so as you can see, they're lit up. 1 of 4, 1 of 4. You click on it. Yeah, you can see 1 running back is on. Running back 2, 3, 4. So, depending on what kind of play you want to create, you can use multiple numbers of whatever you need to make up your 11-man that you need on the field. Whoop, I was selected. That's a good thing there. I had him selected because we're in placement mode. Get back there, and we can click and place him back in the place that was supposed to be. Alright, moving on. Now you see the whole list how everything works. Save the play. The updated placement will also be saved. Now let's look at what this phase play does. So say play all. And bam. So the QB dropped back, passed the ball to the wide receiver that came out from the wide, turned in, went straight up. Back to start. Here we go. So motion 1. Now, let's bolt our own phase and motion. Refresh this, nice, clean and clear. Now let's create our own play. You can create your play. We've made it easy for you guys to pick some sit formations already. You can click here. We have a couple. Let's use a pro set quickly. We will have all this lined up for you when the time comes. This is just for tutorial purposes. Alright, this is actually perfect to show you how you can animate your O-line, make it easier for you to work with everything. At the bottom we have the players, sit, and this little circle is sit O-line. So say you want to move your whole O-line, which generally are 6, 5 guys with a center. You can click on it, we are in placement mode, and I can say, I want them lined up, bam. So now we've got the center, the O-line, center, tight end. We can move our QB behind center, fullback. This isn't a real play, this is just tutorial purposes only. Alright, we're still in placement mode. We can use the ball to the center. That's where the ball starts, when the play starts. At the moment, you can see it's 10 and first is what we'll need. We are emulating second and second at 30. It's a big drive that we need. We need to go all the way, hopefully into the end zone for that taddy. We are within the 2-minute warning, and we desperately need this. Alright, that's fourth quarter. It's money time. Let's go. Alright, you got the guys in placement mode placed, the ball is placed, everything is set. Then you go over to block the players. Alright, wide receiver. He's just going to do a quick step with a go route. You're going to have the tight end break in and out. So as you can see, you can click, select the player, and then wherever you click this wall, plot his path and go in, up, straight, dig to the inside. Hopefully if you have the ball and you got a clear lane straight to the house. Alright, so the ball has to be the pass of the QB. QB needs to hit one of his players, whoever he decides. Alright, what are we going to do? QB is going to, probably when he gets the ball, is probably going to step once or twice. You never know. Fullback, he's going to come up for a dummy and hit the break through. Running back is going to come up here and block, so the QB can get his pass off to one of the guys. Now, in NFL, you have your receivers, your options, and so forth. So we've got slot receivers. Who's the edge player? Alright. Wide receivers, the edge player is green, line lights up green. Not formations. Down, but as you can see it slides up. Click your drop down that you can select. Close. Slot receiver. Tight end, he's going to run that. Next one. Got the Z route in, purple, lights up, nicely for you to see what's going to happen. Alright, in this scenario, we will use a free ball placement where everyone says static and you're only plotting the ball. So, QB has got cube point 1, point 2, and everything works on waypoint. So timing to that waypoint, everyone will be in sync to the first, second, and third waypoints. So let's get in closer and see what we're working with. Alright. Now, we're going to have QB is going to come up and step up. So the ball's going to be thrown to QB. Bam. And then QB wants to try and hit a Z route. When he hits 1, he's going to come down and at player point 2. Alright, so ball's going to come down to QB point 1. QB is going to have it and then throw it to our Z receiver. That's going to take it all the way to the house with him. So you plot the path of the ball on the player to simulate the ball. Player caught the ball and he's to take it up. Alright, now let's save this play. Always remember, you create your animation. You save it. You'll see that your motion has been created, and now you can play your motion. Bam. Down to the QB. QB eats it up to the Z receiver. He goes up. Daddy baby, straight to the house. Alright, that is basically most of it. You can play around with everything like that. Just working with your waypoints that will tie together. You can set the timing like that and everything should work perfectly. What we also added after the clock that gives you the scenario of what you want to run is the ability to name a motion. You can double click and you can say motion 1 to seize the full play in the scenario. You can push enter, it will save. Alright, we've given you the ability to add some context to the play. What do you want the guys to do? Alright, we want to edit. What's the objective? Objective is for everyone to draw their player so the Z route can be clear. Okay, save that. Now you've got information saved into it as well. So if you send it to someone else, they can just click on the eye. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? That is exactly what you need to do. Learn it, know it. Let's move on. Alright, got your motion saved, your plays, and you can have multiple. So let's say that that's the end of this motion. We want to start a new motion so everyone has stopped their motion, or you might have a scenario where it's a tricky play where you need certain motion staff and then the ball to go. Once you have clicked new phase, you will be set to the end of your last motion. Alright, let's now, if you start adding, so the ball path, I plotted it there. You can take a player and now you can add even more waypoints, whatever they need to be doing now. Alright, we can save this as well. As you can see, motion 2 saved. Alright, we go back. Now you can say play all. Bam, bam, straight to the Z route, straight to the house, bam, and then other animation starts next. And that is how your animation will flow the whole time. Thus, motion cannot get its own objectives. Close, you can save this as well, and will save into a little image that you can see the actual routes. Completely will it. Let's have a look. And there you go. So you'll have a complete image showing you exactly what the routes were, from who, from where, what happened, and the wall. So you can save it, you can send it, share it. Now let's look at the receive plays. I have a receive play here, slot receivers. Pull it down, and the play loads immediately. And look at the menu, you can see there's only one motion to it, one phase to it. Let's just save it again to make sure it's in the memory for us to use. And you can play it. QB drops back. It's the Z receiver. He takes it to the house. That is how you can load, send, share. You can go, add a friend, search by the email. Your play manager where you save your plays and load them. Share play where you can select a friend and share it to a friend. Whatever play I have now, share, and they will receive it in their inbox, and they'll be able to look at it, view it, and also have all the information and save it, whatever they need. And that is it. One more thing. Your account has your name and the avatar, which you can click. You can choose a file, and you can upload a new avatar if you need to. And this should update when it refreshes. There we go. After refresh, it updated. And as well, what we went and did was, once you have your plays and you want to actually view the opposition, you have the button up top, you've got opposition, the defense. Let's see what we can do. Load it, and these are defenses loaded. You also have the ability in placement mode to move the defense players around to create the exact defense you want, but you cannot animate the defense yet. That will be phase 2 of the app. But this will give you a visualization of what should happen when and where if you go to your play button. Alright, this is what we're supposed to do, what your route's supposed to be. So yeah, can pause it as well, resume, pause, resume. Z, got it. .A